guys and gals, never hear from Drake Me Game, and Study Me on Twitter, the game you drag today. I'm coming back at you with a Let's Play episode of Lust Shards, Alvy's Path. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm Sandy, we're up, and let's go! My head hits the grass floor of the hill as Buddy is unsummoned, making my eyes shoot open. The world bleeds from dream into waking. The gunshot still rings in my ears as the sky outside stains itself crimson. Evening light seeping through the curtains like fire made soft. Alvy shakes beside me, breath shivering, and when I look at him, I see the tears, real this time, heavy and unstoppable. He's already up, kneeling, with his hands down, defeated. Oh. I pull him into my arms without a second thought. For the first time in my life, I wake up with more energy than ever. Energy and a purpose. His body is warm against me, yet trembling as if the weight of everything he carries could crush him at any moment. I let him get it all out, trying to contain my own sadness as I squeeze tighter. They're gone. They're gone because of me. It wasn't your fault. How can you stomach being around me still? Everything that I saw made me want to be closer to you. But I'm such a coward, a loser. You think I'm not a loser as well? The only difference is that I had a loving family. But you are one of my first and only friends, too. I wouldn't abandon you for something so small. Everyone I ever loved is either dead or missing. I wanted to tell you everything even sooner, to listen to my aunt's advice, but no matter how hard I tried, the memories were just too strong. I pushed everyone away and was left with nobody. I couldn't even help Buddy get out of the stupid ring. You didn't push anyone away, don't you see? You're perfect the way you are. It's your family who took them away, who made the ring, who fired your teacher. But they have no power over me, and they have no power over you now either. If your mother ever shows her face here, I have many ways to deal with her, trust me. You'd start a fight with the Aurafar family for me? I have no concept of political power of noble families, so I'm not scared. And you are braver than I ever was. Oh. I remember when my auntie would read me stories about all the cryptids roaming around just outside our yard's walls. I would try to climb over the fence when nobody was around. That would win me some serious yelling, but it's also what made them hire my music teacher to keep an eye out for me. So I'm glad that little butterfly effect took place. Once she stormed into my room at night, flipping over furniture and ripping down curtains. She was sure I'm plotting some kind of escape plan because I asked for a double portion at dinner. Are you laughing? Isn't that a traumatic experience? Very, but just realizing I have no problem reminiscing it all now. Something about you going into my brain like that opened a stream of emotions and memories. I just think it's funny, more than anything. It just means we can finally truly compare trauma together. Buddy forgave me a long time ago for my indecisiveness, but you... Look at you, water tone. I had a feeling you would as well. Now I know for sure. Your love for Nightfallen is such an attractive part of you. I've never met anyone else with the same drive as me. They might be beings of lust, but they deserve love as well. Your physical contact did make me feel much better, but if you're uncomfortable, you can let go. Not until your tears dry. If you continue to say things like that, they will never dry. I never let go. Then how am I supposed to stop crying from happiness? Stop making me cry, Cody, please. You better think of more bad memories I missed in your dream then, pretty boy. Oh. Where do I even begin? I slowly go over the next few minutes, as little stories come out of his mouth. Sad or not, I'm not sure, but he's telling them with a smile, so that's good. Buddy finally settled down inside his ring as well. The ring looked like it was going to explode from his desire to hug Alvy as well, but he let me do that job for now. Yep, his arm flew out the window. They only found it the next day. Could barely reattach it. Wow, so Rose had it lightly then? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that guy deserved what happened to him. I hope I don't awaken any dangerous powers while I study here, honestly. How come you're okay with becoming a hunter in the first place? Hunter is just a title in my case. I'll be more of an on-field researcher. Other sad things. You know, me and Buddy would sometimes talk at night about whose day was the most boring. He would usually win since he literally didn't have a body to fill with until I summoned him. Oh, I'm sorry, Buddy. As long as nobody wears the ring, he says it's much better. Hey, don't mind me asking, but earlier you said my love for Nightfallen was attractive? What other parts of me do you think would be considered attractive? Oh, a lot of things. Your smile, your tail that wags lightly whenever you're around me. That hat looks very nice on you too. You think so? Most of your clothes, actually. It's refreshing to see someone with no midriff exposed. Not that I'm complaining when I do see it. My teacher got them for me, but I did make my own adjustments before coming here. I added as many images of the Academy insignia as I could fit. I was wondering why there were so many. Yeah, I knew I had to have them, but I didn't know how many. I might have gone overboard. It's cute how passionate you are about this place. He didn't think so. Who, that boyfriend of yours? I wouldn't call him that. He was just a fling? Was he that bad? I did hear you call him very handsome. Sure, he was, but I can't love someone that hates nightfalling. That's basically hating me. Besides, he was only interested in sex, and we had quite literally nothing in common. I was barely 18 and didn't know any better. How did your parents even find this guy? He was the son of some kind of noble family. My parents loved him because of how much he hated nightfalling. Plus, he was a canine, and they were quite clear that that's the only thing my future spouse is allowed to be. Fuck. So you stopped liking him pretty fast, huh? Yeah, he was not the one I was looking for, and Bramble showed him that with his claws. Cool, cool. Oh. But, it was bound to be, you know? If there's one fairy tale cliche I believe in, it's that everyone has a soulmate somewhere. And I found him here. Who's that? What canines have we met so far? Is it Dallin? No, you weirdo, it's you! Oh. I don't care about family restrictions anymore. I'm hoping you're my forever after, if you'll have me. Yes, yeah, of course! I like you too! Scratch that, I love you. I know I do. I know it might be fast, but I cannot see myself feeling the same way for anyone else. I love you too. I mean, who else in this world would I ever be comfortable enough to talk with about? Would I ever be comfortable enough with to share a home? About time I said it. Feels like you had another rock off my chest. If I can live the rest of my life the way we lived together the past few days, my life would be complete. I was ready to confess since day one, but I didn't want to scare you away. I was ready to confess since day two. That's not a big time difference. So, what are we now? You're my boyfriend now, and I am your boyfriend. It's so gay. I love it. You know what would be gayer? What? If we kissed, like, right now? Something stirs at the edge of my vision. A ripple of shadow blooms from Alvy's ring, dark and fluid, and Buddy steps into the fading light. His red eyes blink wide, curious, as though he stumbled into a secret too fragile to touch. As the little curious creature he is, tilts his head, watching us with the intensity of a child seeing a candle's flame dance for the first time. Buddy is not little. He's a big boy. Yeah, that would beat the gay record. Do you want to kiss me? I'm not exaggerating when I say there's nothing I want more. The world feels hushed, like even the air is waiting. Our first kiss. Aww. Alvy leans in, nervous but radiant, his wagging tail giving his excitement away. When his lips brush mine, it's simple, clumsy, but unbearably real. And of course, there's the sound of me getting flustered. If not now, then when? The kiss is soft, awkward, so brief it could be mistaken for an accident, yet it carries the weight of every stolen glance, every hidden feeling from the past few days. Alvy's lips tremble against mine, and I can't help smiling into it, holding his hand tighter so he knows I don't want to let go. It's simple, but the taste of our love being officiated is strong. Buddy stiffens. His red eyes go wide, surprised, even if I'm sure he knew what he was about to witness. But instead of turning away, he leans forward ever so slightly, transfixed. And just for a moment, I swear I felt electricity flow through us. Silently, we both agreed. A smooch on the lips was cute, symbolic, but it will not satiate either of us. Oh god. Yeah, there you go. The red sky gave way to the glowing moons and the night's rain. With Buddy's magic, we got home fast, lips and hands barely contained from each other's bodies on the way. Alvy clutches at my shirt, pulling me closer with the desperation that steals every thought from my head. Something I didn't think I'd feel from this shy dog. His lips press harder against mine, trembling at first, then bolder as the taste of me draws him in. I feel his tongue brush mine, hesitant but hungry, and a shiver races through me. I grip him back, one hand tangled in his fur and the other grabbing that collar that begs to be tugged on. The kiss turns wild, animalistic. I like the one on the hill, messy, teeth, barely grazing. Breath shared like it's the only thing keeping us alive. Every bit of hesitation from that first timid touch is gone, replaced by a fire that feels like it's been waiting years to burn fervently. I begin to break apart, trying to move to the next step, lips still tingling, breath tangled between us. Unfortunately, this greedy dog does not want to let go, taking my attempt to break the kiss as a threat, lunging back in immediately, without as much as opening his eyes. I gently grab his muzzle with my hand and keep it shut tight, making him come back to his senses and apologize with big puppy eyes. His eager tongue, still wet, hanging out from between his front teeth. Sorry, so much? No, love, you're just as perfect as I thought. But if I don't make us go to the next step, I feel like you'd eat my face till morning. I wouldn't be against that, but I do want to know what you have in mind as a second step. Oh. I push him back with a smirk, making him sink on the bed as I follow with, until I'm between his legs. His arms fall on either side of him, new excitement showing on his face. His eyes catch mine, wide and glowing in that faint blue light. There's adoration there, disbelief even. That kiss made him feel big and mighty, but he quickly reverts back. I can't stop looking at you, he whispers, voice raw. His thumb brushes the corner of my mouth, tracing where the kiss still lingers. You're beautiful. More than I can handle. Heat surges through me, and I can't help the laugh that slips out, shaky and breathless. Funny, I was about to say the same thing about you. My hands rest on his thighs, and my head hangs low, feeling his heat and shakiness. Alright, y'all, I am gonna pause this little party right here. This is, probably gonna be skipping this scene, because I have a feeling it is going to be a long and intense one. So we're gonna save that for a not safe for work video. But yeah, thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon or YouTube memberships if you can. It always helps. But anyway, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!